So we have a little bit more time. Let's do a Hell Rush. We're up against Days Talos, Scourgefell and Seraph the Patient. We are playing Remnant Hellhorned. Both in their exiled versions. So we have Little Fate. We have Entombed Explosive, Hornbreak and Sacred Wicks in our starting cards. That's pretty nice. And we have 4 players already. You hate Hell Rush? It's too fast for you? I can see that. Recently I played a Hell Rush with half timer. That was crazy. Give me resin block. And I think I want the extinguish one. Yeah. Yeah, in the death stream with Rhapsody. That was pretty fun. I even managed a really good score in that one. Like, top tier. Almost. How do we do this? Let's not care too much about that damage. And set up the bottom floor. Get a few units to die so they're available for reform. Definitely. Do want to get that collector. Could that work out? Not sure. 14 health is enough to tank the hits. There we go. Got it. Uh-oh, no reform this turn. There we go. Little Fate, Queen's Impling, Train Steward. The Impling is actually bigger than the Steward. And we win. Nothing else needs to be done. Oh, Skrills did perform a bit better. Managed to not take that extra damage. 45 Hornbreak Hidden Passage. 45 Hornbreak Hidden Passage. What do we even want to do here? I take the Hidden Passage because it's useful in a variety of ways. Yep. I think these guys are right with going for the Remnant banner. Paraffin Enforcer seems good. Bernard 1 is a bit too low. Maybe we give it a large stone. Sure. Put Burnout on an Impling and also give this guy health. And let's purchase the ore. I'm not entirely sure where we are going with this, but it's gonna be a pretty burnout heavy build. That's for sure. It's also the first time I'm actually playing this version of Little Fate, so feel like these have to go here. I do want a collector. No reform this turn. Might be a problem. At least we got this. There we go. That Thorn Break was necessary, otherwise we are not we weren't going to prolong the burnout timer on the backliner, and that would have been bad. I really want the Hellhorned Drippings, but this draft is just too tempting. We can have other cards that increase the burnout timer, but these units, no. We can have other cards that increase the burnout timer, but there's only one draft. Draft is the only card that works in this instance. I really want spell upgrades. A holdover, a magic power, cost reductions, even a consume removal. Maybe a consume removal? I'm not entirely sure if I will consume remove the Sacred Wicks. Kinda wanna pick up a bit of capacity. Ideally we pick up a small refraction from this event. Holdover molded, or mold over for short. It's been a while since I had that. Could have considered Bone Shine just because it can help with score if you can heal the damage you have taken in a fight, but I don't think that's really worth. I intentionally kept them alive because I want to start the Little Fade Reform action. But now we need to kill these guys. Should have? No, I'm gonna play these in addition to the molded. Things are looking fine on the bottom floor. Yeah, hit that thing. That's not enough. Doesn't have to be. Our first hit kills Little Fade and then we win on the bottom floor. One Ember for 5 Pyre health. That would be pretty damn good. Oh, intent on death. Yeah. I think I want capacity. Yeah, that's our limiting factor right now. Yeah, I need unit upgrades. We have 200 gold. This draft needs upgrades. Is there a dupe available sometime soon here? It's not clear where I wanna go. I think I wanna go to the right. I don't need to upgrade the draft right away. I don't know. I feel like I take the bone shine in about 40% of my Covenant 25 runs. And I don't feel like that's a mistake, but it might sometimes be. What do we do? I want a second draft, but I feel like I should upgrade it first. Went is not a bad dupe. Intent on Death is a surprisingly reasonable dupe as well. The burnout doesn't increase, huh? I don't think you ever splash into Little Icarus. Ever. I think that's just not a thing. Yeah, I mean, losing by exactly that amount, that has to be pretty rare, right? So, yeah, maybe it's worse than I think. The draft is gonna burn out anyway, might as well have it burn out on this floor, where it actually gets me a kill on a collector. Yeah, give me those units back. That works. It's not a draft, but it will do. Bring back Little Fate and Intent on Death. This build feels good. Remnant Host. That's probably a no. I think all of these are bad for this deck. Impish Scholar, do we have a good target for that? Sacred Wicks, that's not a good target. March of Shields, Branding Rite. I don't really feel like I need armor. Yeah, I think we have a pretty nice lead of 600 points. It's not commanding or anything. It's just a nice lead. We're a slight favorite. What does this deck want? I think it wants Waxer Snuffer. I think it wants Fate's First Blade. I think it wants Rage synergies, like... yeah, we want relics. I mean, cost reducing the intent on deaths would be nice as well. Oh, you know what we want? We want the combustible wax. The one that increases burnout time. The good old smoke bomb. That's also a great relic if we can find that. Fate's First Blade. Oh, Winged Steel. Do I have to take it? Yeah. The problem with Petrified Heart is that it suddenly gets, well, 11 health. I don't, well, we have the, no, health is not an issue. Honestly, health is so not an issue that I'm gonna go for blood instead. I almost like Encased Ember better. I don't like Encased Ember. It's good if you have Unbroken Horn, but otherwise 5 Ember is oftentimes too much and other times not enough. Well, other times it doesn't trigger. I wish I had the ammo to play that. That might be a problem. Okay, we are saved. Okay, now I'm feeling comfortable. This is good. These guys, guess we have to do some reforming to get them. Oh, that will do. We have 8 burnout on these guys, so... yeah, that's really good. Fate's First Blade works really well in this deck. Quill triggers on Sacred Wicks, but nothing else. I'm gonna take the gold instead. Wax and Spike, yes! Hell yes! Important work, Infernal Rage Serum. Rage Serum does kind of work with this deck because we have other sources of rage, but I feel like we don't need it. Important work, yeah, I think. We can reform these imps. We should be able to play it for decent value most of the time. I feel very confident now about this deck. But some more removals wouldn't hurt. The Hidden Passage is... yeah, might be nice later on. Important work is also pretty good with the Wax and Spike. Yes! Let's make huge Wax and Spikes thing. Monster or Spell Rail Spike. That's a way to purchase Train Steward. The Hidden Passage is almost ready to leave the deck, but I feel like it's too important against the final boss. One more burnout to start makes it easier to get online. We can reform it. Give me attack. Not yet. Scorch fell. Whoops. What did I... Ah, vent! No! No! Ah, that was the card I wanted. Non-available. Not having that vent hurts a lot. Ah, that doesn't work. That works. Yeah, that's worth taking 3 damage. At least we heal some from these guys going to the top. But we're not gonna draw cards anymore, right? Oh, that helps. That helps a ton. Man, I'm so glad we have that holdover molded online already. Otherwise we would be doomed. And the funny thing is, we're not taking that much damage because we have Blood for Blood. We healed quite a bit over this, over the course of this fight. We do have the kill, I think. Took 3 damage. Can you believe that? How much score did this Blood for Blood give us? We would have taken 25 easily. So that was worth 44% of 6,000. Last stand. Ah, last stand would be so good. A Can we afford it? Let's just try. Kill marker. Makes these upgrades more affordable. That's bad. These are pretty bad as well. I cost reduce both of them. Upgrade one Hornbreak at least. And perma freeze the last stand. I also want a removal. I think on one of the implings. And then we go ahead. Yeah, I think we want more draw. Ember wouldn't be bad, but we'll get some cost reductions and things should be better that way. We want to draw into our key cards. A lot of this deck is not stuff we always want to play. $55 damage from that one imp. I guess that's pretty good. But if we reform it, it will be even more. Almost a kill already. We lose a little bit of HP, but again 3 damage. Should have started with the molder, to be honest. We do want another unit on that floor. I think it's double explosive on this floor. Took 3 here. This is skip. Impressive. Pyre Chomper. I want a Pyre Chomper. That's a really good reform target. Now we have much better Ember management with this Pyre Chomper in the deck. Now we have a 6k point lead. That's 6 turns of Seraph. So we should be able to win this. Unbroken Horn is really good. Collection of Tails is really good. Double stack, we don't want that. Cost reductions. One on Intent on Death at the very least. Greater Horn Break. I might not need all of those, but Zoom remove the Wax and Spike so we can play it whenever and upgrade the Intent on Death. And then Purge. Imps. One Queen Simpling, the one with Wickstone can stay, and one Entombed Explosive. Onwards to Seraph. I think we can get a flying kill. I feel like that should be possible. Do want to set up on the second floor. Do want to send someone so we get the Little Fate killed immediately. Bring back Fate. Play Draft. Play Fate. Double Intent. We don't need more than 12 damage here. Alright, Seraph is also attacking. Kind of forgot about that. Should have killed the Shade Wings instead. Bring back Fate. Spire Jumper on the bottom floor. Queen Simpling. We can Little Fade and then... Is there anything? No. 21 attack for everyone. Should have used this. No, I need to use them both anyway. Units are big. These units are pretty big. Oh yeah, let's go. We almost have the kill here. Feel like we can get it. Oh, it's easy. Little Fate on the top. Ascend this guy. There we go. Five-turn boss rush. So, Senor Raposo can't win. He can gain 20k points from this fight. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I like this Little Fate version. The extinguish, apply, burnout and buffs to the whole floor. That's pretty nice. Especially nice is that if you play Intent on Death, he or she will also hit herself with it. Maybe they find a way to kill Seraph before the fight even starts. Well, in theory they could win if they had a combo that not only killed Seraph on turn 1, but also gained them gold like crazy. But yeah, that's that's unlikely in a Hell Rush. Yeah, solid deck. Really like it. We didn't see whether we won or not. Well, we certainly won, but maybe I should have waited instead of going. Well, it doesn't matter. We won anyways, and yeah, that was a fun deck. It had pretty nice scaling, but I really should have tubed the draft earlier. I think a second draft would have sped up the clock on Seraph by quite a bit. But yeah, that was some fun rage burnout interaction. The strike gain rage guy, the paraffin enforcer, was pretty nice.